Hello and welcome to another Broadway Family Karate video tutorial. This is week 7, black belt class. That's me. Show you. Okay. Let's go ahead and bow in. Shoryut, Yine. Tenets of Taekwondo begin. Courtesy, humility, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. Yine. Okay, today we will continue our look at Po-Eun Hyung. We will continue with our bow. Looking at another technique from the 7th Strike Kata. Learning some Japanese. Learning the names in English also. And we will work a partner drill with the bow. So for warm-ups, we'll go ahead and take a look at a few of the techniques out of Po-Eun Hyung. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start by into a L stance. To my left, to your right. Okay, the chamber. So go ahead and start in almost a wedge block position. It's going to look just like a knife hand block, except everything's closed into fists. A nice tight fist. Just going to come through. Double fist block. And then we're going to pivot to the other side. So we're basically going to look over our shoulder. We want to go ahead and shift our stance. Bring our hands up to this chamber position. Shift to the other side. Double knife hand or double fist block. Look, shift, fist block, wedge, shift, good L stance, fist block, double fist block. And remember in Po-Eun, once we start to that double fist block, we're going to go into the distract position and we're going to look at the low side kick. That's going to be our next technique. So let's go ahead. Left, double fist block. We're going to hands up into the distract position. Okay. In our L stance, normally our weight is on the back leg. As we shift into that low side kick, we want to go ahead and transfer our weight to our front foot. So I can go ahead and chamber, kick, and then set back down into our horse stance. Okay. We're going to practice some in warm-ups. Definitely practice this on your own. It is more difficult than it appears to do it smoothly and good balance. So we're going to come from the double fist block, okay, to that distract, chamber, shift that weight, chamber, low kick, bring it in, and set back down. This is going to be look like to your right, this is to my left at the very beginning of the pattern. Double fist block, distract, okay, and back down. Okay, so one more time. This side, yep, set down. Try to work that kick slow, get a good retraction so you can sit back into your horse stance so you're not just dropping the kick. Dropping your foot at the end of the kick, so it's not this, and just dropping it. Go ahead, kick, come back to that chamber, and shift into a good horse stance and get a good position. So let's go and work that on the other side. So the other way, okay. Double fist block, distract. Remember, shift weight to the front, kick, set down. Shift that weight, kick, get in, set down. Distract, kick, set down. One more time. Fist block, come to that distract position, and kick low, sit back down into your horse stance. Okay. Last thing we're going to look at from Po-Eun Hyung is going to be the C block, the pole block. A lot of you guys have worked this in the past. You've seen this in color belt patterns. we're going to do a quick review. Going to go ahead and go and get into an L stance. To the right, to my right, and to your left. Okay, my front hand, let's go look at the hand shapes. Okay, for my C block position with my hands, it's going to look almost like a hooking block. You want that knife hand shape, a little curled in, just have your thumb out. Okay, you want to have a nice strong position. You don't want to have a little Pac-Man C, but a nice hooking shape. Okay, so my front hand is palm down, back hand is palm up. I want to get into a good L stance. Flip both my hands. You guys have seen this before. The front hand flips, back hand. Okay, so my thumbs are on the opposite side. Don't let it pull you forward. Okay? Sit down in that L stance. C block. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pivot to the other side. Down, front hand down, back hand up. Good L stance. And C block. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and get a quick stretch. Then over to your right. Switch sides. Hands on your hips. Gently over backwards. Reach up towards the ceiling. And down to the floor. Let's do long reaches across your body. At an angle towards the ceiling. Let's go bring your left arm over, shin to the back of your right. And switch sides. Left elbow up and pull across. Switch sides. Link your fingers. Out of one. Jump. Since we will be working the bow, let's do a couple of quick wrist stretches. So bring your right hand out. Just roll your fingertips back. Switch sides. Right hand, knife hand edge in. Pull that meat right there, then your thumb. Gently push in and down. Switch. Right hand thumb down. Clasp and gently roll. Switch. Tuck your elbows in. Little circles to the outside. Circles to the inside. Shake them out. Ready? Harai-Uke. Okay, first thing we're going to take a look at individually is going to be that low side kick. We're going to work that a few times in the air. We're going to have Mr. Just go and step out here in just a minute. We're going to work that on the shield. Okay. Right now, once we get to the shield, do not try to keep the shield as hard as you can. You really need to work on technique and balance. Okay? It's really easy to lose your balance with this technique. It's more difficult than it appears to be. So we're going to want to do a nice, smooth kick with good control. Okay? Try to strike with the heel of your foot just like any other side kick. Remember, this is a low strike, so this is going into the shin or into the knee, somewhere down here on the lower leg. So you definitely don't want to be striking with your toes, you want to be striking with your heels. So let's go ahead, get in. We're actually in an L stance as we do this. We're not in a horse stance. So let's actually go ahead and start. We're going to do an L stance to your right. Let's do a couple of these, just hands on our hips, just to kind of work that. And then we're going to go to that distract position. That kind of throws you off. It kind of works the bounce a little harder with the distract position. So let's just kind of get just the technique down of the kick before we move to that more difficult position. This is really a distraction. You're pulling your opponent's guard or eyes up high to do that kick low. Okay? So we're going to go just hands on our hips. Okay, we're in an L stance, so normally my weight is shifted on this side. I'm going to kick with that leg, so I've got to shift to the other, shift to my front leg. So I'm going to bring it across, chamber, kick, back in, then I'm going to set down. Okay, so just hands on your hips, L, shift that weight, chamber, kick, set down. Try to do it as slow as you can to help with your balance. Okay, in, kick, set down. Okay, this helps pull your weight to your front. So we're into the distract position, kick, set down. Distract, 2, 3, one more. Good. Okay, go to the other side. L stance. Okay, let's do a few hands on our hips. Okay, so we're not going to go to the distract, we're going to keep them right here. Just going to work chamber, kick, and then set back down into your horse stance. Now if you notice, as I come out of the kick, shift weight to my front, I'm not just dropping the leg. Chamber, kick, bring it back to my chamber, and then set down. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of these. Here, kick. Back to my L stance, shift my weight, kick. Up to our strike position. Okay, there. Good. Kick. One more time. Okay, let's go and put this on a target. I'm just going to come out here with a hand shield. Okay, now holders, take note on how Mr. Giscone is holding the shield, how he is positioned. Okay, it's a low kick. It's not the easiest to hold. He's holding it away from his body, nice and low. When the kick comes in, it's going to fold across his body, so his arm just naturally bends that way. Okay? If he had the shield on the other way, you put a lot of force on the elbows. So this way, even when I start adding power, which we're not going to do today, it's just going to fold in across his body. It keeps it nice and safe. Okay, so we are, almost went the wrong way. Going to run through the entire section. So we're going to go in the L stance. We're actually facing away from the target. Okay? And double fist. We're going to come up to the distract. Let's check our distance, because I think I might be further away than I think I am. Just a little. You actually have to be in closer than it appears. Okay, so L, double fist block. Come up to my distract. Good chamber. Kick. And I'm going to set back down. Find a spot on the shield, put your heel there, put your heel on the target. Really work on just getting the technique nice and smooth. Don't stress on the power right now. That will come with practice. Okay, so distract, chamber, kick, and set down. Okay, so L stance facing away, distract, chamber, kick, down in your horse stance. Kick. Good. One more time. L stance facing away. Double fist block. Distract. Kick. And down. Okay, so we're going to go and switch sides. We're going to work the other foot. So like I said, when I kick it, it's just going to fold across the body. I am facing in an L stance, away from the target. Do my distract. Pull that in, chamber, kick, and set down. Get your feet correct. Distract, chamber, kick, set down. Distract, kick. Distance is tricky. Work on that too. Okay. One more time. Distract, kick, and set down. Very good. Just going, can you just stand right here? I'm not going to stand up. I just want to show them where the target would go. It's really just a low kick into the knee or into the shin. Can't do that with a partner because nobody wants to catch a side kick down there, but that's where the kick's going. Basically, I bring my hands high. He just follows my hands up with his eyes. And a nice little low side kick. Thank you. Okay. Practice the technique. You can do this on your own. You don't need somebody to hold the shield. Go through nice and slow. Really work on trying to keep your balance through the whole technique so you're in good control. Makes the technique look so much cleaner when you're doing it in the pattern. Okay, face me. Okay, we're going to run through Po-Eun Hyung, front to back, naming techniques. So we're going to go nice and slow. Mr. Booker has noted this is the shortest of the black belt patterns, which of course means it's the easiest. No, it doesn't. It's the shortest. It's a very challenging pattern. As you guys have noticed in the last couple of weeks, the second half is a mirror image of the first half. It should make it easier. It doesn't. Okay, it's very challenging in the second half because you're doing the mirror, you're doing the opposite side. So right now we're still naming the techniques. So just get a feel of how the techniques work. So right now, all you're looking to know are the names. Right? Pay close attention to the low side kicks that we have at the beginning and at the halfway mark. Okay, we go nice and slow. Really work on keeping your balance. Okay, Po-Eun. Naming techniques. Okay. Twin arc hands high. So ready stance. Double fist block. Distract. Here it comes. Side kick low. Down into that horse stance. Horizontal knife hand strike. Horizontal punch. Low block inner forearm block combination. Low block inner forearm block combination. Wedging block. Trap. Pull in. Punch. Trap. Pull in. Twin horizontal punch. My left hand is open in front. Step through. Fingertip trap. C block. Twin horizontal elbow strike. Low block back fist combination. Right hand is open this time. Low hammer fist strike. Double ridge hand block low. Okay, second half, this is where the mirrored imaging comes in. Okay, double fist block, distract, side kick low, horizontal knife hand strike, horizontal punch, low block inner forearm block combination, low block inner forearm block combination, wedging block. Trap, pull in, punch, trap, pull in, twin horizontal punch. Right hand is open, fingertip trap, C block, twin horizontal elbow strike, low block back fist combination, Left hand is open. Low hammer fist strike. Double ridge hand block low. Arc hands high. Shoryuken. Po front to back. Okay, naming the techniques. Twin arc hands high. Okay. Po-Eun Hyung, naming techniques. And begin. Double fist block. Distract. Low side kick. Horizontal knife hand strike. Horizontal punch. Low block inner forearm block combination. Low block inner forearm block combination. Wedging block. Trap. Pull in. Punch. Trap. Pull in. Twin horizontal punch. Hands open. Fingertip trap. C block. Twin horizontal elbow strike. Low block back fist combination. Right hand's open, front. Low hammer fist strike. Double ridge hand block low. Second half. Double fist block. Distract. Side kick low. Horizontal knife hand strike. Horizontal punch. Low block inner forearm block combination. Low block inner forearm block combination. Wedging block. Trap. Pull in. Punch. Trap. Pull in. Twin horizontal punch. Right hand is open in front. Fingertip trap. C block. Twin horizontal elbow strike. Low block back fist combination. Left hand is open in front. Low hammer fist strike. Double ridge hand block low. Very good. Okay. Let's run through this one more time. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to name the techniques this time. I'm going to have you guys name them. Okay? If you guys are hesitant about that, rewind it, watch me do it a couple times. On the third one, go ahead and try it on your own. Okay? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep it nice and slow. I want you guys name the techniques. Most of these things you have seen in other patterns. It may just look a little bit different in Po-Eun, but most of these things you have seen before. Okay, ready, stance. And yeah. Second half. Po-Eun Hyung. Okay, very good. It's a tricky pattern. Don't worry, we're gonna spend a couple terms on it. Okay, by the second term, we will have picked up the pace considerably. Okay, the next thing we will be looking at will be the sixth strike from the seventh strike kata. Just going to kind of both these. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we're gonna take a good look at the sixth strike, which is the downward block. Now, I'm actually gonna do this a few times without the bow. So my left hand is holding the bow, my right hand is open on the bow, stepping back with my left, and basically I'm taking this open hand and I'm just sweeping the bow past my leg, okay? It's just sweeping, it looks just like a low block, just from here, and just sweeping it through. Now, with the bow, okay? When we do a step up and a step back with this, we're just gonna start from the parallel, okay? Remember, grab, right hand is open, I step back, and I basically just take it, swing it through, and then I want to re-grab the bow after the block. Okay? So here. Right hand is open, step back with your left foot, and just sweep it through. Grab. Okay. Here. Hands open, step back with your left foot, and just sweep. So basically a low strike with the bow, and you're basically just taking this end and sweeping the strike out of the way. Let's work that a few times. I'm going to go on the side. So right hand is open, I step back, and it just sweeps through in an arc, just like that. So let's do that a few times. So 1, 2. It should end up a little bit past your foot. Doesn't need to go way out of the way. 4 and 5. Now we are going to work this against a target. We're going to use this against a long sword, stationary target, just working on sweeping the item out of the way. So just going. Okay, holders. Go and switch feet, just going. I'm just keeping the feet out of the way. The bow's got some reach to it. You don't want to accidentally hit your partner with a bow. They might not want to hold for you anymore. Okay, it's got good distance, so you don't have to be super close. Okay, open hand. Remember, I'm stepping it back out of the way, and I just want to take this end and just sweep it away. It's got some good power to it. Okay, it's right here. Not worried about going really hard. I just really want to work on the motion and the distance. Just like that. And 1, 2, 3. Just sweep through. 4, 5. Practice after finishing the strike. 6, re-grab. Okay? Contact with that bow. We don't want to keep. So we're going to do a two-handed thrust in just a second. So 7, 10, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Yes, sir. Excellent. Okay, that is the downward block in English. Harai-Uke in Japanese. Okay. We're going to go ahead and look at the 7 strike kata, beginning to end, naming the techniques. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to name them in English. We'll do this a couple of times. Mr. Booker is going to step in, and he's going to go through the 7 strike kata, naming the techniques in Japanese. His Japanese is just a little bit better than mine. Okay, so I'm going to get you in English. Remember, and then Mr. Booker is going to work with you with Japanese. Okay, so I'm going to do the right hand. Okay. High guard position. This is one of our primary positions that we use, the high guard position. Okay, step forward and overhead strike, upward strike, side strike, switching my grip, reverse side strike. I step forward, I step back, lean back, reverse low strike, forward, we just looked at, downward block. Okay, then I'm going to re-grab. Okay, nice and close. I'm going to step, and it's going to be a two-hand thrust. Okay, step back, maybe out of frame. Okay. Okay. High guard position. Okay. Step and overhead strike. Upward strike. Side strike. Switch my grip. Reverse side strike. Step up, step back. Reverse low strike. Hook. Up, we just looked at. Downward block. Grab the bow in front. Okay. Bring it back just a little bit as we step. Two-hand thrust. Okay. Okay. Gonna have Mr. Booker step in for a moment. He's going to go over the 7 strike kata in Japanese.
All right, now we'll take this fairly slowly. First time through, don't try to follow along with me with the bow. Just try to say the names as we go. And the second time we do this, then we'll try to put the name and the technique together. So we're going to start from here. Jodan-no-Kamae. Uchi-Otoshi. Uchi-Age. Yoko-Uchi. Gyaku-Yoko-Uchi. Gyaku-Gedan-Uchi. Harai-Uke. Tsuke-Komi. All right, now we'll try it together, putting the names with each technique. Now let's face off in this direction, and you can just look over your shoulder as we go and watch what I'm doing and just follow along. Again, we're going to take this nice and slow. So let's start. Ready? Bow. My right foot steps back. Jodan-no-Kamae. Uchi-Otoshi. Uchi-Age. Yoko-Uchi. Gyaku-Yoko-Uchi. Gyaku-Gedan-Uchi. Harai-Uke. Tsuke-Komi. Again, this is just practice. You don't have to have all the Japanese terms memorized yet. We're just getting used to doing this. It's a little bit different than working in English or even than in Korean, so we're adding a bit to our skills here. We'll be practicing with this more in the next few lessons, but for right now, we're just getting used to doing this, getting to understand the 7 strike kata a little better. Now I'm going to hand the lesson back to Mr. Thompson.
Thank you. Okay. Korean, Japanese, English. So you guys well-rounded in the languages. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is a partner work with the bow. Now the good thing about the bow is it's very easy to work with a partner. We're going to work both the high strike, low strike drill, plus we're going to adapt 4 of the 7 strikes from the 7 strike kata as a partner drill. Okay? You can do all 7. We're going to go and start with the first 4. They're the ones that are higher up, a little easier to do. Okay? When you're working with a partner, keep it slow, keep it controlled. You don't have to go as hard as you can. Okay? You're probably using a bow and an improvised bow. Okay? So if you have a bow and your partner has a broom handle, take it easy. Okay? So I'm going to have Mr. Uchi-Otoshi shift in. Okay? Good. Weapons are under our right arm. We're going to bow. We're going to both come to that high guard position. Okay? Communication, super important. Okay? You need to make sure one partner is in charge. They let the other person know what exactly is going on. If I'm going high and Mr. Uchi-Otoshi thinks I'm going low, bad things are going to happen. So you want to make sure you're on the same page. Now, we're going to work this drill. 2 high strikes, 2 low strikes. So a high, a low, a low. We're going to work going that way, coming back this way. So high, low, low, coming back this way, high, low, low. Nice and slow. Okay. I've worked with Mr. Uchi-Otoshi before. It's always nice to have a partner, an experienced partner that you've worked with. Okay, so I'm going to start, and I'm going to go and call them off. Okay, and I'm stepping forward, you're stepping back, and high, low, low. Stepping forward, high, low, low. High, low, low. High, low, low. Stop for just one quick second. As you notice, as you're doing the strikes, it's really important that you're keeping your 3 areas of contact, especially when you're working against another bow. If not, you're going to feel it. It's going to be really hard to control. So let's just come to a high guard position, and we're just going to step. I'm going to step forward in just that first high strike, and we're going to freeze. Okay? So I'm going to step forward. He's going to step back. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Same with Mr. Uchi-Otoshi. 1, 2, against your body. If you do this and you're floating the bow out in space, you're going to feel it. It becomes extremely difficult to control. I'm going to step forward and I'm going to let it float. And you can see it's not fun. So I'm going to step. It's just hard to keep, and it's everywhere. The ends are flying. Really keep it against your body, whether it's high or low, low or high. Keep it up against your body. Once you get more comfortable with the pattern, and you and your partner know who's starting, who's going, which direction, and what you're doing, you can do that without the voices. Okay. Uchi-Otoshi knows I'm starting, he's going back. We're going to do 2 highs and 2 lows. We're just going to keep a nice pace. And go. Okay. Really good partner drill. Good. Next thing we're going to look at, first 4 strikes from the 7 strike kata with a partner. Do the same thing. Bow. I'm going to come to the high guard. Okay. Same thing. I'm going to do 1 step forward. He's going to do 1 step back. So we're not stepping with each technique, but we are going to start off with a step. Now, as you've worked with the bow, practice with your distance. If you're in way close, you can catch a finger, you can catch a hand. You want to be striking with the top foot of the bow, at least, 18 inches, okay? You just want to keep it away from the hands. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and count you through. I think the first time too, I'll actually name the techniques. Stop. We're going to stop. We're not going to name the techniques because we're going to modify the techniques slightly. We're not doing a direct overhead strike or an up strike. we're actually going to have a lot more angle on the strike so our partner can block. Makes it very difficult for us both to block. If we're both doing a men's strike, we're both going to hit each other in the head, and then your partner's not going to want to play with you anymore. So you got to put a little angle on the strikes so you're catching the side. So basically, we're going this, and then we're trading, and then we're going to switch the hands. Go nice and slow. Okay. So we're here. We're going to bow. Just walk us through. Okay. I'm going to step forward. He's going to step back. We're going to start with that high strike. And 1. Okay. 2. We're basically changing ends. 3. Now we're switching grip. So we're still switching the grip for the reverse side strike. And then, but other than that, it's the same. At an angle. 4. Just like that. Okay. You notice Mr. Driscoll has got 3 points of contact. 1, 2, 3. It's the forearm. Step even more times. Work with your partner. Get the distance down. It's really important. Make sure your partner knows who's stepping back, who's stepping forward. I'm going to step forward. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's go one more time. You've done this. We're going to go ahead. Once you feel more comfortable, you can drop the counts. Stay with it at first. Okay? Want to go through all 7? Sure. Let's demonstrate all 7. We're not going to get to all 7. But we do blocks on the first 6. We make contact. With the thrust, we don't actually thrust and strike each other. We thrust past each other. So practice the first 4 strikes and just get a preview of those last 3. Okay? Stepping forward, you're stepping back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go. Hey! We're going to be step past each other on the thrust. Thank you, sir. Okay, it's a preview. Practice the first 4. The low strikes, they can get kind of tricky with the partner. Distancing is really kind of iffy on that. You have to really practice on that. And you want to make sure that you have the techniques down really well before you start working with a partner. Okay. Review. We've looked at Po-Eun Hyung, front to back, naming the techniques. Should be getting a pretty decent feel for the pattern. Shorter pattern, mirrors. Second half mirrors the first, so it can't be tricky. We have looked all the way through the 7th strike kata. We will go over that last 2-hand strike, 2-hand thrust at the end of the 7th strike kata next week. It's more complicated than it looks at first. And we've done the bow practice drill, okay? Definitely practice with your partner. Practice the downward block, okay? So once we do get with a partner, we'll be able to do 5, 6, 7 techniques with the partner. Okay, that's right. Okay. Put this up before I bow out. Okay. Show you connect. Shayut, Gine. Student oath begin. I pledge to be a champion of freedom and justice. I pledge to observe the tenets of Taekwondo. I pledge to respect my instructors and my fellow students. I pledge never to misuse Taekwondo. I pledge to build a more peaceful world. Gine. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.